All right.
You should have done the same.
$5,900. Load save data. Oh yeah. It's the sky music. I forgot about it. Not gonna lie. Yeah, pursue road.
I see.
Damn it all.
Stroll! Okay. You just need to go to the stage as a Komi. Oh. So we will go up here.
This place here.
Once the kingdom's finest magic institution, crowned theocracy. Claiming the academy was promoting ninjas, whereas the military subdue it, now lies in ruin. Bit around dodgy weather, Joyce has Strapman.
I say, already seemed preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Yeah.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sudden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is
I feel like the
bound to
wolf
make it
guy
even
would
harder
be
to
made
reach
for
the
it.
base from our position.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We'd better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
Okay.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The Gauntlet Runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they
never realized something. I wish I didn't skip that because I like his voice.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you.
Alright.
Little more needs
Let's
to be
come on,
said.
bitch.
We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister!
Oh, fuck off. Let's just kill
At
her.
least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination?
For the
I
church.
don't really know you.
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna.
Different person
In
now.
the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus.
Oh my god.
You're an orphan.
Ugh.
Acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society.
I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. I'm actually just gonna wait for Joe. So, this is just gonna be like a fucking 30-minute segment of... No, it'll be like a 15-minute segment. Because, like, I want him to be here for this. I want him to. Because, God, I can't fucking stand this. It doesn't feel like a natural fucking break. That's why. And their explanation for that shit is so fucking weak. Ugh. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Mainly because, like, it was so good up until now. Even whenever Luis lived, I liked it because it wasn't like, oh, I did this bullshit that you've never heard of before. It was, I got lucky and I just happened to have the guy. Like, you guys did such a good job. I just happened to not be lucky. This must be fate. Which is like, I respect the fuck out of that. And it feels more natural than this. Like, I see why it happened. I just don't like how, like, she just has two different personalities. And it just wasn't, like, it really wasn't fucking obvious. It was just, like, the only reason I guessed that it was her was literally just process of elimination. And that just pisses me off so much. Because it's just like, oh, what? It's like, oh, at the beginning of the game, it's like, oh, this spell can only be cast by the greatest magic users in the nation. And, like, it's like, it has to be Luis. It wasn't Luis. Well, it has to be used by the second greatest magic user in the nation. Well, we know what the second greatest one is. Oh, then it has to be her. It's like, okay. Well, fuck, we made her, like, kind of like a neutral, not neutral, because she's part of, like, the Sanctus stuff. It's like, she like, has reason and, like, cares about it. It's like, well, shit. We've written her in this way. We need her to be the other way. Let's just make her the other way. And then and it's just like, oh my god. And then they tried to explain it, like, oh, the fucking magic, the reason why nobody could dispel it is because it has no formula. Oh my god. It's like, that is the fucking dumbest. I'm sorry. Like, you could have it be some fucking bullshit where it's like, it's so complicated that literally nobody could break it. Because that would make more sense than, oh, it has no formula. Therefore, nobody can break it. Because, like, that actually pisses me off. Because, like, they haven't gotten, like, super into, like, how magic works. Or at least I have. Or at least I don't know. Because, the fucking entire, like, I haven't read the logbooks and shit. And, like, maybe this makes, like, a modicum of sense. Like, I could see this. Because, like, you need to know how to undo it. But it's just, like, it would have been better if she's like, I just instinctually threw it together. And the moment, I don't remember what it's, or I don't remember how to undo it. Or, like, because it was instinctual, it's just like, oh, it was just instinctual in the moment. Good luck guessing. Because I don't, or, like, because, it was just literally thrown together. But, and, like, instinctual by the second greatest magic user. So it's like, it's something that you wouldn't have to, like, meticulously think out, so that it would be hard to think about. But no. It just has no formula. So it can't be broken? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And, like, they were doing so okay. Okay, correction. They were doing good with, like, some things. And then, like, okay with others. And it's just like, this, I feel... This is the... Oh, persons like this. No, they were actually like this. With, like, almost no fucking... Like, backstory. And they could bring it back with this backstory. It's just that, like... Because it's afterward that we even get signs that she's like this. And she doesn't seem remorseful at all. And, like, I get, okay, they have social pressure because of the house and shit like that. But, like, we've never seen her at all, or, like, giving into that specific social pressure. Or, I mean, I guess that she could have given into, like, oh, well, the Sanctus do that in, like, her previous appearances. However, she hasn't been like this. And, like, I feel like the person that she's written, even if we were supposed to get this, it should have been more of a breakdown instead of a fucking light switch. Maybe I wasn't reading the fucking logs. Maybe I needed to do Juno's backstory to fucking get this. But this is ridiculous. It's... I'm gonna wait and see how it is right now, but those are my thoughts. I'm gonna end the recording and I'll join back whenever Joe's here, but I'll upload this shit.